I'm dressed up and I am going out to do some food shopping for the month. I just decided to just talk a little bit on what has been going on in the country and other parts of the world and how it affects or reflects on Sweden. So, yesterday I saw that Microsoft laid off 9,000 people in the US. I don't know if the Swedish employees are included in this 9,000, but so far it says in the US. And what does this mean for Sweden? It means that more people probably would be made redundant by Microsoft in Sweden. I don't know. But I was thinking about something. Let me just talk about Nigeria for a bit. So when people lose their job in Nigeria, there is some kind of other things that you can do. So you can go do your private business, you might start some business, you might pick up your bike and start being a bike rider. You might pick up your car and decide to be a taxi driver. Like there are other things you might decide to use your last salary or the salary that or your savings and use that to open a poultry farm or to open a small business after the layoff. But in Sweden, it's not actually that way. Things take time. And I think most people in Sweden, or the culture here is mostly employment to work for someone to earn salary and not to be a business owner or to start a business. Starting a business in Sweden is not so easy as it is in Nigeria. Even though in Sweden you have more funds, you have access to loans than you have in Nigeria, but still at the same time, it's not that easy. There are processes, there is systems, there are things to consider, there is tax, there is a lot of things to consider. And why this whole thing is happening in the global corporate world, I'm kind of reflecting. I- Life in the West is usually about salaries, but life in Africa is not really based on salary. People can start something by the side. Maybe they might not make so much or make anything first few months, first few years, but there is always something that they can do. There is something that they can do. They can start a bakery, they can start something, and which is not what how it is, or the it's not the same opportunity like you can do here, especially in Sweden. Knowing the population of people in Sweden versus in Nigeria, let's put that for a fact. The population of Sweden is slightly the population of people in just Lagos alone. Okay. Okay. So I don't know if this would get someone to think like, where is the future? Is the future in Europe? Is the future in Sweden? Or is the future in Africa? You answer that. Anyway, I'm going out now to go do my shopping. I would see you in the next. I'll see you in this video. Come with me to Fittja. So I'm going to two places. I'm going to Fittja. There's an African shop there. I need to pick up knorr cubes. That's the only African shop that I know that have been able to find the kind of knorr cubes that we use in Nigeria. The ones I see in the Swedish shops is not the one we use or the one that I use in Nigeria growing up. But the one I find in Fittja, in the African shop in Fittja, it's exactly that. It's that. So I'm going there to pick that up, and I'm also going there to pick up bitter leaf as well. That's the only shop that I've been able to find bitter leaf that we use to make bitter leaf soup in Nigeria. Then from there, I need also to pick up my Vaseline. Yes, Vaseline. Let me show you what I use. So this is my Vaseline. This is what I use. See, there's no almost empty. This is my skincare savior. I use it in the summer, in the winter, and I use it more in the winter because the weather is dry and it dries the skin and it starts to itch and it makes me so uncomfortable. But since I started using Vaseline, I don't have that issue anymore. So I'm gonna pick up Vaseline from the African store in Fittja and then head to Hoxetra to do my monthly food shopping. And I do that just once every month. And I'm fine with food for the whole month and even more. Right now, I do have some meat left in the fridge, so I won't be buying a lot of meat this time around. And thanks to the fasting, so my church is doing mid-year fasting, NSPPD. We're doing mid-year fasting. So thanks to the mid-year fasting, I'm not eating a lot this time around. We're fasting from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. But that doesn't mean that you eat from 12 a.m. No, the fasting actually starts from 12 a.m. to 6 p.m. the next day. And it's been saving me from eating a lot and just developing my spiritual life. Okay, so I would be on my way now. So come with me to Fitia, and then from Fitia we go to Hoxetra using the city transport system. Let's go. So I think I'm going to make some okra soup today. Okay. No, the leaf. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. And then I need to leave this.